Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo!
11.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Gotta love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check 3. 21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
2. 13.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
20.
Newton to throw. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Good.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Over the thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's Newton. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. What do you need?
It's just me and you.
21. Hey, go.
Watch twin.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check, 59. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch 54. Not today, Ron. Not today.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
Too little, kill.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, the points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 12 yards there and a first down.
DJ Moore, a gain of 12, and a Panther first down.
Right there, 56. Stop your body.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9, Newton airing it out for Olsen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
1, Omaha.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
12.
Alert 3.
Hey, wahoo.
59. Hey, keep it up. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Ready?
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go.
Check.
1, Omaha.
We own them. Undercrush. Check 99.
21.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
12.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On the return is Mickens. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. A very solid gain of 27. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
Extra point try good by Gano. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even 1st half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into...
Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Here we go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike 5'4". Watch the slant.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Ready? 180.
Check. Watch 54. It's going to be a long day.
8.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Go. Check 26.
Great.
From the 50, Newton. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 28 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard you...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
I got it. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down, 6. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Newton has the hook up here to Hogan. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 22 yards there, a first down. From the gun, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeForest Buckner, his second sack of the night.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Mike, check. 59. You're not ready.
Great.
Mike 5'9. I'm coming after you. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
Back to throw, Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
he's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 76 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and a defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo, screenplay, McKinnon. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. On 1st down, here's Breida. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Shit.
21. Here we go. 36. Hot.
They run for it with Breida. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.